I once went up and spoke to a girl. I thought I'd fell in love with at first sight, and it turned out she believed in it as well, but just not with me.
I think I do believe in love at first sight, but maybe not true love. I think that there are quite a few different types of love.
I think you have an instant maybe connection that you think, yeah, this is nice. Whether that comes into love, who knows?
Lust and obsession, yes, but not love.
I do believe in love at first sight. It's happened to me once.
On a night out and someone's really gorgeous, like, oh, I think I just fall in love.
Yeah, but that's,
you don't love
that's not,
them.
it's not real love, is it?
I think looks can be pretty deceiving.
I was at a wedding earlier this year and that young guy saw her and said, I'm going to marry that girl.
The way that human beings make connections to each other, you know, in my world makes that kind of thing eminently possible.
There's so many millions of people in the world. What are your chances of meeting that one person, or even of the two of you being born in the same time frame?
I heard that there's 5 people that have that perfect match with you.
I think you can love 2 people at the same time, but they're different loves.
I was with someone for 25 years, so I did believe it once.
As you grow up, and obviously meeting someone and you feel happy with that person, then I think, yeah, you do find the one, basically.
If that person makes your life better, that's what a soulmate is. It's someone who improves your life.
I believe there's one person for you at certain stages of your life. It's just whether that person is for all the stages.
I think it's like saying, is there only one job for you? There's millions of jobs in the world. Many of them you'd be very happy at. Many of them would stretch different sides of your personality. I think the same thing with relationships.
Yes, of course, I believe people can love more than one person. I try not to do it simultaneously.
It was awkward. It was awkward and it was wet.
I think there was probably quite a lot of tongues.
I kind of knew it was coming, and I was just thinking, oh, I don't really know what to do.
A girl I was very interested in had a party. At the party we played Postman's Knock, and I was lucky enough to be selected by her.
I met a young lad and we had our first kiss towards the end of the week, and that was my first kiss, and I snuck into the boys' dorm.
I was about 13 and there were 3 boys lived next door to us, and I went round to their house for a party, and the one I really liked kissed me, and it was wonderful.
I think so. I met someone through gay times, and he sort of launched himself at me and stuck his tongue down, which is a bit too much for me, really.
Just as I was leaving, when we were saying goodbye, then we hugged, and then that was when it happened, and it felt real good.
I was on the playground, I think by the merry-go-round, and this girl in my class, Susie Pratt, came up to me and she kissed me, and I was quite shocked at the time, and I cried actually, a little.
And I was about 13, and it was at the school disco, and it was with a guy that I had a huge crush on, and the moment came and the kiss was absolutely revolting.
I was definitely in school on the hard courts and it wasn't very nice. It was too sloppy and horrible.
I was about 13 and it was on a train.
And I was a junior in a pantomime, and one of the younger ladies in the company decided that I should be initiated.
It was in a park with a girl when I was 14. I think I was 14.
I would not relive my first kiss again, let's just say.
No, never. No.
The most romantic present I've ever been given has been my 3 children, and each one has been wonderful.
This is the most romantic present I've ever been given by my girlfriend.
And I woke up in the morning and Pete brought me through a pot of tea, a tray of tea, and on it was a guidebook for Paris, and inside the guidebook were tickets to Paris for that day.
I had a basket of logs a few years back, and in amongst all the logs was a little package with a diamond and emerald ring.
Flowers of any description, just the right colours.
And a card from you that was actually said I love you but in Welsh. So I thought that sort of meant a lot to me, that sort of embraced that I was Welsh and she wasn't upset by that fact.
I met an American girl who came to visit when I was younger, and when she returned to the States she had her hair cut and she sent me a lock of her hair.
A necklace from the Far East.
She gave me a book recently, for example, which was a rubbish book. She didn't know it was rubbish because, of course, she didn't read it. It was the kind of thing she thought I would like. It was terrible, but it's going to turn out to be a romantic present.
After a very wonderful, long summer romance, when the ex-girlfriend had to fly back to America, I got left a very pretty tapestry cross-stitch, which I still have to this day. It's very special.
I was revising like the last hardcore bit I could do, and I looked a mess and I felt like a state and horrible, and then there was a knock at the door and he was there with a big bouquet of flowers just to say good luck and that he was thinking of me and he loved me, so that was really nice.
It was a key ring and it was a small glass eye, like a Turkish eye.
It's kind of romantic that he got me drain cleaner when my bath was blocked.
A Milky Bar? A big one?
I have received some unromantic key rings.
An electric torch in a house full of torches.
A bar of chocolate.
Breadboard.
Electric blue nylon fleece.
The ceramic dog.
A set of moustaches.
A soda stream.
A spanner.
Padded coat hanger.
My wife's ex-husband once gave her a vacuum cleaner for her Christmas.
Stripy work shirts. 90 different things from a pound shop.
A watch, because I don't like having things on my wrists.
A corkscrew.
Not from me, by the way.
I would say 20%.
40%.
50%.
40%.
10%.
1%.
30%.
75%.
33%. 25%.
40%.
20%.
Between 25 and 35% maybe.
60%.
50%.
50%.
60%.
25%.
80%.
82%.
48%.
I'd say 45.
I would say about 65%.
75%.
Maybe 3%.
Well, I would think if you were getting married, it would be essential that you should be in love.
Find someone that you can have a conversation with.
I think be yourself and be nice, or try to be nice.
Don't think too far ahead, I think.
Always be yourself. Always.
Really, the more you pursue it, the less easy it becomes to acquire, I'd say.
Don't let your ego take over and become possessive, particularly ladies.
You've got to work with it. Things change. You've got to adjust as you go along.
Just try and be as honest as you can.
If you're in the middle of an argument and you suddenly hear yourself and you think, what am I saying? Then just stop and laugh.
I've got love for friends, for my family, that is as important as my love for Rob. I think Yeah, you need it.
And if there seem differences, work out if they're real differences or whether there's some way of working through them.
When you enter a relationship, don't lose a sense of yourself.
I just say follow your heart.
It should come naturally.
Trust your instinct, be independent, learn to compromise, and make a contract.
Be braver, and people love you for who you are.
Choose wisely and everything else will fall into place.
Don't give up too easily, fight for what you believe in. However, if it's not going to work, get out and start again.
Don't rush it.
Then you should be brave enough to go in there and say, this is me and I deserve to have the best.
Love is a beautiful thing, and go for it and practice as much love as you can. Love as many people as you can. Love as deeply as you can.
Prize them and prize the person you love.